Hi again everybody, I just filmed a video for you today, kind of just a get ready with me makeup video. I kind of did like an iridescent purple eye color from one of my favorite palettes. It's a Lancome, one of their color design palettes, and I've had it for a while. It was my first ever Lancome palette and it's my absolute favorite. It's got some beautiful colors in it and they're just really great for people with brown eyes, which I have. So I thought I would do this video to show you just how I use this palette, and it's a fun kind of, I guess it's more of a summery look, but I wear it in the winter a lot. It just matched my outfit today, so I figured that's the color I would do. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. We're watching Blue's Clues right now, because we love Blue's Clues. Don't we, baby? Yeah, we love Blue's Clues. She's eating. So, yes, you fell down. I know, you hurt yourself. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Definitely comment, rate, and subscribe if you are new. I'm going to be doing another video giveaway thing soon. I just have not gotten around to it. I have the stuff. I just need to get around to doing it. And then that way I can like set up dates when it's going to run from. So stay tuned for that. It's coming, I promise. I've been really busy and kind of been falling behind. I have like 4 videos to edit anyway. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and that you are having a good weekend. Today's Saturday, but I don't know when this is gonna go up. It's probably gonna be like a month from now. I don't know. So I'm gonna go help her because she's a bit cranky today because she needs a nap. So I will see you guys soon. I've already applied my foundation and done the rest of my face, so you can see that video. I'll link it below, but for now I'm going to go ahead and start with my brows, and for that I'm using a Rimmel brow pencil in the color Hazel. This is the lightest color in that brow pencil that I could find, and first what I'm going to do is use the comb on the end and just brush my brows into place, and then I'm going to start by lightly defining the brows just in very small feathery strokes so I don't get them too dark. I like to keep my brows lighter as they go inward and a little bit darker in the arch. You could also use like a brow cream or gel or a powder. Just for this video I'm doing the pencil because it's a little bit easier for me and it doesn't take as long. To keep my brows in place all day, I'm going to set them with my Model in a Bottle long-lasting eyebrow sealer. You could also use a clear mascara or a brow gel for this. Next, I'm going to prime my eyes for my eyeshadow, and today I'm going to be using my Benefit Stay Don't Stray primer. You can use this for eyeshadow. It also works great as a primer for a concealer. For my shadow today, I'm going to be using this Lancome color design palette. This is a quad. It has 4 eyeshadows in it. Using the Sigma E56 shader brush, I'm going to use the pearlescent pink color in this palette, and I'm going to start by applying that all over my lid. I love this brush for eyeshadow because it has natural fibers, so it picks up the product and deposits it on the lid much better than other synthetic brushes would. I'm also going to apply a little bit of that pink color to my lower lash line. Now using the Sigma E55 shader brush, I'm going to take the lightest color in this palette, which happens to be a white matte color, and I'm going to apply that to my brow bone. This is my go-to brush for applying powder to my brow bone just because it's a rounded brush, so it's the perfect shape to fit right underneath my eyebrow. Using an e.l.f. contour brush, I'm going to take the purple, which is a really nice pearlescent color from this palette, and I'm going to be applying that in circular motions to the outer half of my eyelid. This is going to add depth and dimension to our look, not to mention when you couple this with the pink color that I used on the rest of the lid, it just makes a really beautiful shimmery effect on the eye. There's no need to bring the purple into the crease at this point because we're going to be using a different color from the palette to define the crease. Using the Sigma E30, which is a pencil brush and also my favorite brush for defining the crease, we're going to take the brown from this palette and just start applying that to our crease. I like to do circular motions towards the outside and just gently bringing it into the inside so it doesn't look too dark towards the inner corner of the eye. This should blend in pretty easily at this point since we've already applied the purple to the lid as well as our highlight color, so since we already have those shadows down, this should blend in really nicely together. Using this same pencil brush, I'm going to take a little bit of that same brown color and bring this down onto my lower lash line. I'm only going to go about a third to maybe half of the way in. You don't want to go too far in because it could also close up your eye if you put too much on the bottom. This should also blend pretty nicely if you did what I did and applied the shimmery pink color to the lower lash line. To further blend in the brown color that I used in the crease with my highlight color, I'm going to take the Sigma E25, which is a nice fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to gently sweep that back and forth across the crease area just to make it look a little bit softer. As you can see, by blending in those colors, it gives the eye a much more beautiful gradient effect. I personally like a little bit of shimmer on the brow bone as well as the inner corner of my eye, so for that I'm going to take this Urban Decay Polyester Bride, which is a really nice shimmery white color, and I'm going to use my Sigma E46. I'm going to apply that to the very, very top of my brow bone and on the inner corner of my eye. This is going to cause the light to reflect off of these areas and really open up the eye. Just be careful not to go too overboard because this is a very, very glittery color. Using the Sigma E17 Waterline Liner Brush, I'm going to take my MAC Black Track Fluid Line, which is like a gel cream eyeliner, and I'm going to start applying that right into my lash line. The fact that this brush is flat and small makes it really nice for getting in very close to the lash line to provide depth. There are, of course, many different kinds of brushes you can use to apply eyeliner. This one is actually a little bit more difficult for me. I prefer a more pointed eyeliner brush, so really just stick with whatever makes you the most comfortable. This is also completely up to you and what looks best on your eye shape, but I of course prefer to do a cat eye, as you may know if you've watched any of my other tutorials, so I'm going to use this brush and just put a slight cat eye on the very end of this. I just personally think it looks the best for my eye shape. This step is also optional and not one that I actually do every day because it does take a little bit longer, but what I'm doing right now is I'm taking Carbon by MAC, which is a matte black eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using the same brush that I applied the liner with. I'm just going to set the liner, that way it actually helps it stay a little bit longer. This is a great step for someone who has more oily eyelids and has a problem with their eyeliner not staying as long as they would like. Taking a large powder brush, I'm just going to dust away any fallout. Using Urban Decay's All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray, I'm just going to spray my face to set my makeup. For my lower lashes, I prefer to use Clinique's Lash Doubling Mascara, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my lower lashes first. I only find that I need one coat of this for the lower lash line. I'm going to use this eyelash curler by MAC to curl my top lashes. I find that curling my lashes really also helps to open up my eyes and brighten them. For today's look, I'm using my Big Fatty Mascara by Urban Decay. I'm going to actually go ahead and just apply 2 coats of that onto each eye. Another trick for mascara is to also wiggle the wand while you're applying it. That way you make sure you coat every single lash. Now that I'm done with my 2 coats of mascara, I'm going to move on to my lipstick. My lipstick today is called Pale Lip, and it's also from Lancome. This is a nice neutral nude color where it's not so nude that it's going to be too light or wash me out. It's got a nice light pink tint to it. This is actually one of my favorite lipsticks. Alright, so here is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye!